Hello，我是阿华，欢迎收看《一城余生》的游戏影片啊，《一城余生4》的游戏影片啊。好，然后，我上次玩完之后呢，有去那个查了一下，就是那个结局哈啊，然后查到是有4条，好像就是那种主线的结局吧，然后加上什么，我看到那个什么复合结局，什么势力跟什么势力共存啊，什么势力都可以有啊，什么的那个，实在是需要研究一下。反正，然后它的一般的结局有分4个，一个是学院嘛，然后一个是那个什么兄弟会，然后一个是铁路，然后还有一个就是我们自己的义勇军。对，这是一般的结局。反正我觉得我这次就先通关这个学院的结局吧，那之后的其他个就再看看吧。那现在就先开始今天的进度吧。上次是说要来开会嘛。
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that
你有
require
意见
our
是不是？
attention first.
光头，
The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues
你
to
们看我手
rise
上拿
as
这个，
we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
第3期是什么鬼？啊，啥不讲？哦，可以直接问。
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
妥协？
What kind of
问一下什
compromises?
么？
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough
启
power
动
to
核
the
子反应炉，
Institute now and
而且类似
forever.
核电子
It will
嘛。
ensure not just our survival, but our
可是，
prosperity.
对啊，这个
Whoa. Nuclear power? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Not in our hands. I assure you this is the answer.
在我们手中没
This
问题。
is the future. The reactor is close to
真的
ready.
确定没问
But
题吗？
recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
yes, but
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am
真的假的？
What?
Please, everyone.
真的假的？
I'm sorry.
真的假的啊？
This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
有没有什么可
There
以
must be something we can do
还有
to
没有什么
help
可以
you.
做
The
的？
only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious.
Really?
Seems
真的
like a
假
poor
的？
choice.
我们还可以
How can you possibly
当这里的老
justify
大
this?
是不是？
She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring
这
your
这
borderline
光头是不是
insubordinate
很欠
tone,
杀？
I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly. Well done.
Perhaps someday our synths can reclaim the Commonwealth.
嗯，
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
好，哎，等一下，他刚刚是不是有什么 S688 可以加入？可他在哪里啊？他在哪里？大河融合厂啊！等一下，先去找那个合成人好不好？ 算了，还是等一下再。
I hope you realize how important mass fusion is to our overall goal.
Son?
I dislike resorting to the use of Commonwealth technology, but the advantage it will provide in this case cannot be overlooked. I hope you realize how important mass fusion is to our overall goal.
Good to see you.
在下面，哦，他才刚走而已。会从天而降，不要走那么快。
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I could handle this by myself.
Yes, it really
不对，
is.
我
Not only is this tech sensitive, it's
我
old.
我想要
Look,
说的
I'll
真的有
take
必
care
要
of
的
it.
意思是
You just
说，
make
有
sure
需
I
要
come back in one piece.
就是处理的这么快嘛？就是你们不能把东西好好的都弄好了，再去搞这什么核电吗？
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before
钢
we
铁兄弟会
Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
所以现在我们就是这个线，就是开始会跟其他的势力敌对了吧？这边是这样。是要去哪里？
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Hmm. 不是。传送到是要传送到哪里？还就在上面，好吧，算了。哦，就直接来这里传送。啊，会永久成为钢铁兄弟会的敌人哦。啊，没差啦。所向披靡。诶，那这样子的话。 是不是那个丹斯也不能够跟我们当朋友了，不能够当我们的伙伴了？
The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Oh my.
Well, I wasn't expecting this. I guess it's nice to see some of our
怎么那么多
older models have been
东西失败？哇！ 对呀，我现在没有朋友帮忙，先走这个家伙。糟糕，这是哪里啊？看一下。哦，这里哦。好。诶，哦，他这把枪这么强，兄弟会骑士，你不要闹！我靠，他这动力装甲的防护力太高了。不行不行不行！我要用这个吃炸弹，好吃吗？好吧，花了6发，不4发，这个就不捡了。现在已经有3套了吧？然后我只差要去买那个什么，那个一下。 买那个支架来装，就不捡了。没你的头啦，直接炸给你死！真的是不要再射了。我觉得我真的应该去把我放在他们身上的武器拿回来。 不然我真的变超废的。其他的好，其他的不拿。等一下，算了，算了，这边吗？看来是这样。
No use. Not without the card.
At least not without whatever card activates it.
没东西，这边呢？啊，盒子壳。嗯。身上都是这些有的没有的。啊，我要去哪里搞一个那个什么？哎，上面。哦，都没有发现这边是可以走的。这个。
The rest of the building.
Security's too tight.
What?
Can't break the code.
真假的？好，看一下，我应该是可以。学到那个吧，这个嘛，骇客。结果这个早就可以点的都没点，这样就行了吧？是，对吧？进阶。哎，啊，等一下，看一下哦。哈？哈？哈哈哈，不是，那这样我去翻那边干嘛？我怎么不一开始就直接来走这里？真的是，好了，也好，那就下去。他说在那里站多久？他也是可以直接瞬移下来的吗？嗯？为什么你在这边？嗯？我靠！表示有打到啊！ 嗯。哎呦！又是你们！哎，你不要过去！嗯，为什么其他人没有跟过来？然后距离会在啊？好像是因为我最后招的时候是招他嘛，然后我没有把他就是用那个招进来，好吧，也是可以啊。这样至少有多一个人来帮我们打。可是我在想，如果我说我们最后是招那个，如果我们最后是招那个单丝的话，他会跑过来吗？应该不会吧。我们就直接跟他们敌对了，他应该会直接脱离队伍吧。这边是要怎样？哦，好了，是不是？好，我想说可以把这打爆，然后再下去。他会打其他人是不是？我先躲一下好了。等下我的伙伴要不要下来？OK。对。原来你们在这边等哦，真的假的？哎，但是还在哎，是因为我是用那个，我是用那个 mod 招他的关系嘛，所以他没有走，还是怎样？因为都是钢铁兄弟会的人。因为我记得是带着他的时候打那个钢铁兄弟会的人，他会直接跟我们敌对，所以现在他不会，是不是？对啊，我在想，会不会他们全部果然，全部人都挤进来了，很挤，很挤。对不起，让我去门口，拜托，出去。 不要挡着。取得震荡器哦。
Might be worth checking this place floor by floor. Never know what. Will turn up.
I don't hear a peep. Now I'm wondering.
Through.
哦。是启动哦，我想说是要关掉的。好啊，启动看看，他会帮我打人吗？关门啊！哦，所以不是。What？ 我被烧成残渣了。诶，怎么从这边开始？诶。真是，我怎么会知道这里面是关的是敌对生物呢？真是够了，受不了。这边几个路。
This partnering up, it's weird. Sometimes I just want to pop the stealth boy and bug out.
我现在身上没有带那个，就是会防那个的呢。叫我来吃一下那个吧。
Building like this is the best place to smoke it.
Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
我吃那个没用吗？要怎么玩？这要怎么搞？嗯，这什么？
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves success until someone threatened their life.
要怎么用？
I don't ask for much.
然后出去。
Full bottle.
Please wait.
You just say the word.
Decontamination complete.
I wish Daz would greenlight
那个嘞，
a mission to help out humans.
那个科学家嘞，
A little bit of help goes a long way.
哦，在这边，
Might be worth checking
哦，要上去哦。
Never know what will turn up.
好，原来是要上去。
Please wait.
它刚没有显示着那个 HP， 让我有点那个。
Decontamination complete.
下去就直接冲。哎，为什么你在里面？
Rather be awkward than upright.
然后呢？对。拿到了，哦好。 快走，快走，快走，快走！耶，走喽！现在怎样？为什么没有东西在射？我靠！手上跑出来一个铁卫兵啊！而且还传说几个都硬的。哎呦！哎呦！真够了，他最后还，哎，哇，那个突击者，是怎样？你在射什么？驱虫者，这怎么？现在可以走了吧？要打什么吗？上面，快走，快走，快走！不要理他们了。来不及补完，我真的是搞啥啊？我就说真的，我应该去穿个动力装甲之类的。哦，这样这边就打不开，是不是？算了，还是开着吧。你们不要过去比较好。天哪！终于可以离开这该死的地方了。哎呦！协助大厅的学院势力啊？什么意思？这可以打开来给我们用吗？还是怎样？嗯。要不会打我吧？哦，还好，不会打我。哦，外面怎么那么嗨？哦！好烦哦！等，哇，不行哎，他难道真要干掉他吗？ 全部人都想要干掉他，我能怎么办呢？我在想下一个会不会是敌敌耶？好惨哦！我单次是不是死啊？别给我下，对。没有他。先走，先走，先走。先走，再见。哦，终于出来了。他说：“不行嘞，是不是因为他现在是我们的队友，所以说他不会死啊？这样其实有点麻烦。然后看他一直被其他人围殴，有点惨了。哇，这该怎么办呢？好啊，先把他解除掉吧。然后，反正他一直跟着我们，然后一直在射我们，实在会很麻烦。他要站起来了。我在想，如果把他解除掉，是不是他就会挂掉？不会他还是不会死好吧，要算了，赶快走，不要再打他了，太惨了。受困围城。
Any additional pain or tenderness? Not that I've noticed. I feel quite well. Interesting.
哦，他要帮他检查身体
Feeling any fatigue? No more than I expected. I see. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon? Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills. I see. Yes, thank you.
哦，对啊，其实看起来他像是快死的感觉啊，身上也没什么病痛，怎么才一直走又走又走？
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you. Regardless, the Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, this is a different matter. Hopefully one that does not put anyone at risk. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your... My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
Why all this effort? What's so special about this person?
Mr. Wallace? Despite a lack of formal training, our surveillance has shown he has incredible intellect. With his help, we may be able to drastically speed up work on the reactor.
好，结果现在是要去劝架吗？等一下，我看一下。就在这边哦。好。
Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
好了。
Humans all look funny.
因为我们现在少了一个队员，算了，这也没办法。毕竟我们现在跟那个钢铁兄弟会敌对的，所以在那边吗？是他们吗？哦，好像是哦。应该没有问题吧？我们是那个呢，义勇军老大哎，该不会就是
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
Can you bring me up to speed on the situation?
可以就是叫他们走，然后叫我，然后让我们来处理就好了。
He managed to fire off a flare gun, got our attention, and we got up here as quick as we could. Now they're trapped inside. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill them. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
叫你手下吹一下。
What do you know about the person who lives here?
Not too much. Wallace is his name. Kind of an egghead type, but real squirrely. Keeps to himself.
难怪会出现
Checked in
问
on
题
him。every now and then, but he didn't seem to want the company. So, we moving in or what?
要叫退下还是要留在原地啊？就叫他们退下吧。
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
I don't... Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a
可以吗？可以吗？
misunderstanding.
拜托。
A misunderstanding.
哦，
Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me
还
how
好，
this is a
可以不用跟
misunderstanding.
自己人冲突。全部都是这个，好烦哦。
You sure you're willing to risk being wrong about this?
Look, I just want people to be safe, you know? I don't want anyone else dying or getting kidnapped or whatever. We won't start shooting or nothing. But you better get in there. And make sure you're right.
还好还好。看下哪里？这里。啊，这边还要。我看一下哦。我的魅力有9，应该你们到底是怎么交涉的？可不可以跟我说一下？
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
How exactly did this happen?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me anyway. There was no indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching him. If I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Why did the Institute send you specifically?
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific background. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
What do you mean, get Wallace? You don't have him already?
I know. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
看来是只能靠我们了。
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
OK， 好。
Strong want to smash something.
在这里没有。等一下，我去看一下其他东西。哎，要这挤在这边是怎样
Mr. Wallace, I'm
对，存个档。
here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
哎，
Sir, are you okay? Have you been injured in any way?
I'm locked in a bathroom to avoid killer robots. Of course I'm not okay. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
哦，还好。
Fine. What do you want from me?
It's important, and it will benefit you, so just trust me.
You can't just barge in here and insist that I'm not even sure what. Please, tell me something about what's going on.
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You have a better option than what we're offering you?
No. No, I guess I don't. Okay, fine. I'll go.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help.
好像学一些
I really mean it.
很叽歪的
I owe you one.
那个
I'll see you back in the Institute.
So many
他们两个不喜欢你。
not many super mutants.
Hard to believe I'm roaming with my own pre-war relic.
I ever tell you about the time I was in Capital?
好吧，那看来就这样了吧。
Strong have extra meat. Take some, human.
Are you sure there isn't someone more?
他们还没走。
Hey, General.
佣兵。
General.
Excuse me.
Hello, man.
哦，所以他们就
Hey,
那个了，不理我们了。你看，我们还有这个
Who do you think actually
另外一个义勇兵的老大呢。
nobody?
Nothing stays hidden forever.
我在想他会不会
Not if I have my
之后如果有那种
Just
非得选择学院跟义勇兵，是不是要他是不是也会跟我们敌对啊？
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
找来的人这么厉害，是不是？
Let's just get the rest of it done.
Yes, quite. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
公告脚本，录制对话。好，我去哪里录？我这边啊，等一下，想要看一下它上面说了什么，在哪里？应该会在这里啊。公告脚本。东西也太多了吧！而且我怎么没有找到？在哪里？诶、哦，这里。多年以来，你们一直怀疑学院的什么仍然存在，怀疑我们混在你们之中，这是事实，但并非就拜拜。我们是未来，我们将启动核子反应炉，确保上面世界毁灭后，我们将长久生存，确保人类还有未来。我知道不了干涉所示，我们只要求你们不要干涉学院的行动。如果你们干涉有后果，好，你们可以放心安息，因为我们将反正就叫他们不要来搞我们，我们也不会去搞他们的。
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are...
哇
Here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in
这边怎么说好呢？
unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
跟上面说的完全，那些选项我都不是选那个呢，我都不是选正确的。
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended.
我都是选那种
It will certainly get your
是
point
比较
across.
和善
Now
的
it's time to
感
make
觉起
sure
来
that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
去钻石镇怎样？要那干嘛？
What do you want with Diamond City?
Nothing with the city itself. This is a bit of a shortcut, actually. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
好，接下来去钻石城。
Hi. There.
一堆人挤在这边。
Travis.
Hey. I mean. Hi. Again.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
Human hungry, strong have
这时候
meat
怎样？
to share.
可以安装一个
Okay, let's try this.
哦，这些都是要按的，是不是？对啊。这怎么装？
Maybe this goes.
哎，不对。
Here.
看起来是不是？不对，算了。
All right. In you go.
啊，所以到底对不对啊？不对吗？对，就是这个。哎，很烦。管子按钮。哦。按钮。这边。不是。管子。哦。要装对啦。 搞啥？啊，这样就可以了啊！不好意思，让。
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
就这样吗？好。虽然不知道它这个是什么系统来做运作的，但希望它真的是可以，就是一直持续着。诶，怎么可以关起来吗？关不起来。嗯。 哎呦靠
Sean?
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived.
这样我觉得
What you've made possible.
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
We'll get to that. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
现在真的要让我们当老大了。
Son?
Let your surroundings be a reminder of what science and willpower can accomplish.
可是我感觉，看它这边这样子，我接近还是会有辐射。我在想，感觉总有一天还是会，可能就是会有一些危险。哦， 换我们坐在这个位置上了。
We're looking forward to working with you.
别给我摆架子。
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree. Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform
他们想要
you
除
of the
掉
decision
钢
and
铁
get
兄
your
弟会
thoughts
哦。
on it. So, where do you stand?
杀了片甲不留，所以真没办法，只能干掉他们吗？
Shouldn't we wait and see? Give the announcement some time to sink in before acting.
That would be stupid. Sitting on our hands would only give them time to prepare.
We've all agreed that action must be taken. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
要用什么？你们生产合成人对我没有什么意义啊。反正打也是我在打啊。
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The advanced systems folks will get to work immediately.
请你们帮我准备一把，打一枪就可以干掉他们的武器。
To be frank, I don't agree with Father's decision, but I'll accept it.
Dr. Lee?
啊，没事。
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
哎，好了。
Ah, there you are. You've met with the director. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
How long has this been coming? When did they decide on this course of action?
The arrival of the Brotherhood's airship was the final straw, really. There's just too much at stake. You can't afford to lose it all.
You know, Mother, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
跟钢铁兄弟会没有很熟。试试看能不能，我觉得应该没办法了。
I can't lie. They are allies.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. I won't ask for details. I'm sure I don't want to know. But these people, with their twisted ideology, they seek to undermine everything the Institute stands for. Surely you can see that.
They want freedom for the synths, that's all. They're not a threat to the Institute.
Of course, they claim they're about rights and freedom for synths. But those misguided notions have led to countless acts of violence. Surely you can see that you can no longer work with them. That the time has come to put an end to them, for our sake, for our future. I'm afraid this is an order. The Railroad leadership needs to be eliminated. I expect a report when it's done.
哦，上恩硬起来哦！哇哇！所以我们不只要干掉兄弟会，我们还要去干掉那个铁路诶。 怎样？兄弟会之后再干掉是不是？我在想之后到底会不会跟我们自己那个义勇军打？希望不要啦。至少其他2个都没什么去理他们。等一下，这样。我在想，这样弟弟会不会就是弟弟会跟我们敌对吧？
Something on your mind? You don't look so good.
The Institute has ordered me to kill you. All of you.
I guess they consider us a real threat after all. I suppose we should be flattered. So really, the question is, what are you going to do about it?
How do I deal with this, Desdemona?
Give me a straight answer first. Are you still on our side?
就只能选这个呢。
You're alive. So what do you think?
I think you didn't answer the question. Things have progressed faster than we expected. You need to stall them. Buy time any way you can. And step up your operation with Patriot. That's all we can do. Good luck.
所以要么杀，要么不杀吗？好啦，我已经先把迪迪给就是解除掉那个同伴的状态了。好啦，觉得反正我们这次就走学院的那个嘛结局嘛，我们就直接那个吧。
The Institute has ordered me to kill you, all of you.
I guess they consider us a real threat after all. I suppose we should be flattered. So really, the question is, what are you going to do about it?
I'm afraid you all have to die.
We do this with a heavy heart.
Huh. Deacon vouched for you. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him. Or you. We're not going down without a fight.
这是弟弟啊！嗯？嗯？嗯？嗯？诶？哦，是要我杀所以才，是让我杀才杀得死还是怎样？这不是吧？弟弟也是要我杀才杀得死啊！哦，这是博士哦，这是谁？ 这是谁？啊，真的呢，要我杀才杀他死啊！等下我把我的枪捡回来。来讲那个，好吧，看来应该都结束了。哎，汤姆，你还活着啊？ 你怎么不就好好躲好就好了呢？哎，好了，没办法了。他头饰是这样。 好啊，我们真是把铁路组织给消灭了。那这样子的话，那个谁啊，单丝的话也是要我们自己亲自干掉他才会死吗？还是怎样？因为我刚刚看他们那些什么没有名字的，他们打我这些同伴打得死啊，这些有名字的要我开枪去打，好吧，算了。回来喽。
And so, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
No, not a problem at all.
I regret that it came to this, even if you don't. There was just no way to compromise with those people. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
What is it? What's this last threat?
Well, perhaps it's not that obvious after all. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist.
所以他们还要再干掉钢铁兄弟会。
They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them before they can destroy us.
You're right. We take the fight to them.
I'm glad you agree. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here.
There are more of them out in the world, Mother. And they too will come for us.
对，钢铁兄弟会也不止这里有啊，他们是，就是之前有说过啊，他们是这个废土很大很大的势力之一。
You have something in mind if that happens?
I'd like to prevent it from happening in the first place. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing if not thorough. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. She can fill you in on the details. Time is of the essence.
飞船坠落。好。其实说真的有可能，其实那一艘飞船，其实可能只不过是这个废土世界的钢铁兄弟会的好几艘之一，搞不好他们还有好几，不知道，可能还有很多艘也说不定。
At last, we have power adequate to
马上就在我们前面。
Dr. Lee,
what can I do for you?
Sean says it's time.
Ah, that. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with signals. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship, so the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you into a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
That can't be the whole plan.
No, it's just the first part. Your job then is to get closer to the main camp. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh, I almost forgot. Take these.
Thanks. More ammo is always useful, I guess?
No, let me explain. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
What are these reinforcements supposed to do?
They're going to help you buy some time, while you're completing the real objective. If nothing else, they'll take a few bullets meant for you. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
What's Liberty Prime?
Dr. Lee can give you the rundown.
Yes, well, the Brotherhood discovered him. An old pre-war military project that never saw the light of day due to power problems that couldn't be solved. With my assistance, they were able to get his reactor running and use him against their enemies.
Huh?
What did you do?
I designed and oversaw the building of the reactor that ultimately solved the power problems. The point here is that in designing the power system for the robot, I had full knowledge of every onboard system. I know exactly what it is capable of, and precisely how to exploit those capabilities.
We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
Okay.
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry, we'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be waiting for you in the relay room.
No questions.
没事的。
Let's do this.
Very well.
我觉得还是赶快开始啊。
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's
传
excited
送到
about having
机
the
场
reactor
，OK。
Ah, the airport. Can we fly to Los Angeles? I hear it is most lovely there.
怎么走你？这是商人吗？哎，不是，靠腰。哦，人来了。不行，这个枪其实有点麻烦，换一个。哎，不对，这个才对。喂，等一下，这敌人太多了。先撤退一下。
Strong have meat to sell.
哦，靠！结果还是可以直接传来这边，然后就开打了。看一下哦。我的死，这3年。没戏啊！这火力太强了吧！这么难打到啊！哦，终于！直接一过来就变标靶啦，好烦哦！我觉得可以来试试看这个武器啊，虽然不知道有没有太大的用处就是了。一瞬间安静了一下，然后就继续打了。看起来用处不高。在上面吗？哎，这样是有。好像火力还是太大了，我的伙伴要躺在这边休息了。哎呦，那个呢？追猎者来帮忙了。嘿嘿嘿，能自己上去。哎，还是死了。 哎呦，这个不是那个吗？你那个时候在船上遇到的那个，还跑下来跟我们打哎、欸。我靠！来，换个装备。哦，还有好。这小兵到底是怎样？怎么可以那么硬啊？这些没有穿动力装甲的可以硬成这个样子。我靠！怎么还有东西想晕呢？ 这些合成人开始传进来，就开始比较好打了。看一下，还有旁边。我靠！那总有挤进来怎样？哦，有人这边，哦，有了，终于，现在都破坏掉了。有了吧？破坏掉了吧？有了。再来嘞，抵达自由自尊。对，你们把它打一次。自由自尊哦，这台叫自由自尊哦，太酷了吧！哦，哎，这是那个哇，惨！这是怎样？先守住这个区域，安内。这样会爆吗？哎，三丝！我靠！掉下来了。哦，三丝跑过来跟我们打架了。哦，单丝也死去了，惨！这个是怎样？
Initiating Directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
靠，太猛了吧！哦，是怎样？哦，喂。哦，好了，传送走了。哦，近距离观看爆炸。哇，那这样，钢铁兄弟会也整个毁了，太惨了。
Nice work bringing that road sync back.
就要把它冲回来。 先停在这里。你还可以把动力装甲穿过来这边。哦，刚刚那边一堆人的地方超级卡的，那画面有个顿的，那现在回来这边，整个超级顺的。回来喽。
Hello, Sean.
Ah, there you are. I've already heard the news. But of course you wouldn't be here if it weren't a success. I'm glad it worked, but I'm glad you're safe.
对，他现在怎么就是
Are you comfortable?
It's good of you to ask. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Just take care of the Institute. Take care of its people. They're good people. You know that. Allie has always been loyal to the Institute. And to me. You can rely on her for help. Once I'm gone, it's all up to you.
哇，开始在那个交代遗言了。他不是说已经有试过很多的治疗方法吗？他选那个也没有用啊。
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Don't worry about me. You need to look ahead. Focus on the future. Our time together has been strange, hasn't it? I spent years wondering what you were like. Thinking about all we missed out on. I want you to know that I'm grateful for the time we've had.
I'm glad I found you.
As am I. Thank you. Mother, you've helped a boy achieve his dreams. I think I'd like to sleep now.
What? Eh?
I've lost Sean. All over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This was not the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I thought I hoped I could find my family. Cheat time, make us whole again, the way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. The road ahead will be hard. This time I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
哇，又回到开头的那句老话了。所以我们就在这边结束了吗？哇！所以接下来就没了吧？就是只剩下那些。对啊，剩这些这个支线什么的。 所以这就是那个这就是学院这条线的结局了吧？好了，来讲一下感想吧。好了，来讲一下感想吧。从前面钻石城，然后到铁路组织的任务，然后想说这个学院应该是这个游戏的最大反派了吧？结果进了学院之后，发现这个尚恩是他们的老大，然后又做了一系列他们学院的任务，然后才发现说他们有自己在这个废土上面生存的方式跟做法吧，像是把那个对他们有用的人啊给抓回来之类的。对，那之后那个学院不是学院啊，那个铁路组织跟那个钢铁兄弟会，应该是也都会解啊，就看之后有空的时候再玩吧。那今天的游戏影片就到这边啦，感谢各位收看，拜拜。